Not only is Halifax the capital city of Nova Scotia, but it's also the biggest city in all of Atlantic Canada. Unfortunately, we only have one day this time, but we've been here a few times before. So as we walk around the city, we're going to show you all the top things to do.
After almost a decade of world travel, we decided to focus on our home country of Canada and see how deep we can go.
This started with a 150-day road trip from coast to coast to coast, showcasing some of the best things to do in each province and territory.
Banff is a stunningly beautiful town high up in Alberta's Rocky Mountains. It gives you all the fun and excitement of a major resort town surrounded by pristine Canadian wilderness. The township is located within Banff National Park, and at more than 1,800 meters, it is the highest town in Canada. Banff is a friendly and welcoming town, and the wide snowy streets offer an endless variety of shops, bars, and restaurants, all catering to a festive crowd that creates a relaxed and holiday atmosphere all year round. You might also spot the occasional deer on the outskirts of town.
Architecture, unique neighborhoods, and a culinary scene that has people taking note. Boasting the mildest climate in all of Canada, Victoria is green year-round, and everywhere you look, there are beautiful gardens and green spaces to enjoy. Operating from Toronto's Pearson International Airport, new safety measures are in place to ensure passenger safety for the duration of your journey. And just 5 hours later, you'll touch down in Victoria. Need a car rental? You can also pre-arrange that too. For accommodations, Air Canada Vacations works with a number of different hotels in Victoria, including the Inn at Laurel Point. This boutique waterfront hotel is located in the historic Inner Harbour. Proudly owned and operated locally, the Inn at Laurel Point boasts excellent service and exceptional views, and as British Columbia
Edmonton, the capital of Alberta, stretches along both banks of the North Saskatchewan River in roughly the centre of the province. The city has had a long rivalry with Calgary, just over 2 hours south, which claims that Edmonton is a boring government town. Well, nothing could be further from the truth. Doesn't stop Edmontonians from getting out and getting busy at winter festivals and events, including the Deep Freeze Festival and the Ice on White, featuring fun and crazy events sure to beat the winter blues. Learn more about this exciting city with our list of attractions and things to do in Edmonton, formerly called Capital X, held every year at the end of July, when the wild days of the 1890 Klondike Gold Rush come to life once more. Yeehaw! Street parties, dancing, parades, live entertainment, gold panning, yes, gold panning, and a midway liven up the whole city. Visitors who plan to be in Edmonton during the festival should be sure to book accommodation well in advance.
Canada's capital is located in a valley along the Ottawa River in the province of Ontario, close to the American border. Ottawa is the country's fourth largest city and attracts more than 7 million visitors each year. Come to Ottawa to celebrate its quality of life, to explore its waterways, and to enjoy its many cultural attractions. This modern center for technology and science still has a deep appreciation for ceremony and history. Often thought of as a winter destination, this city comes to life during the warmer months, when locals enjoy the pop-up terraces on the waterfront and have outdoor meals in culinary districts such as Little Italy. Go for a walk or a bike ride to explore the downtown area and follow the pathways along the Rideau Canal.
Calgary is more than just a gateway to the Canadian Rockies or the home of the Calgary Stampede.
It is also a fantastic city to visit, and for its size offers many attractions that similar cities simply cannot match. In this video, I'll show you what you can see and do in the city, where to stay, where to eat, and a few surprises along the way. I'll also touch on some of the attractions within an easy drive of Calgary, including Banff. The quickest way into Calgary, of course, is by airplane. The Calgary International Airport is the main gateway to the city with flights from all over North America and the world. You can also reach Calgary by car, bus, or train. Getting around Calgary is not actually a difficult thing to do. The streets are wide, they're well marked. One-way streets you'll find plenty of in downtown Calgary. There are, however, seemingly always construction projects that somehow delay every trip that I have here, so be aware of that.
The only walled city in North America and a UNESCO World Heritage Site, French-speaking Quebec City has a strategic location atop steep cliffs that overlook the St. Lawrence River. Founded in 1608 as a fur trading colony at present-day Place Royale, it quickly became an administrative centre and today is the capital of Quebec Province and one of the most beautiful cities in the Quebec National Historic Site. In the more than 300 years of its history, Quebec has come to possess a variety of fortifications, all of which can be explored on an hour-long circular walk. The bastions, walls, towers, gates and countless old cannon show how well the former French colony was protected. Completed in 1832, the 4.5 kilometres of defensive ramparts on the west flank of the old city were constructed of granite and sand, the only fortifications of this kind in North America. Numerous pieces of weaponry are a constant reminder of Quebec's troubled past.
Montreal is located in the middle of the St. Lawrence River in southwest Quebec. It is Canada's second largest city and has the largest population of French speakers outside of Paris. Montreal is a Canadian city with a French soul, a big heart, and a very hip attitude. A city that enchants visitors with old world charm and an unpretentious love of good food and festivals. The first Europeans to arrive here were from France, and while the British later claimed ownership, an elegant sophistication lingers like a perfume. Order un café.
Vancouver is British Columbia's biggest city. It's the gateway to the glaciers of Alaska, the wilderness of Western Canada, and the slopes of Whistler. And it's also one of the world's most desirable places to live. Wherever you roam in Vancouver, the salty sea breeze carries the fresh scents of the forest and the promise of adventure. Its welcoming neighborhoods are filled with the aromas of incredible cuisines, roasting coffee beans, brewers' hops, and all the urban delights you'd expect from a city which is regularly voted the world's most livable. The secret to Vancouver's success is that it has always been developed with livability in mind.
It is said that half of the people living in Toronto were born outside of the country, so that means lots of different languages, sights, and flavors, which makes the city a really fun place to explore. With only a few days in Toronto, we set out to visit a mix of neighborhoods, top attractions, and of course, we also made time to sample plenty of food. The following travel guide will showcase 25 things to do in Toronto, so if you're planning a trip here or you need some travel inspiration, be sure to stick around as we take you on a city tour.
Not many visitors know this about Toronto, but just a short ferry ride from the city, you have a chain of islands that offers some of the best views in the whole city. The largest and most visited of them all is Center Island, and it's a great place to be during the summer months. This was our first stop on our tour of Toronto.